And we are back. Nimrandir steering Helwig the Last Warrior into some more Grey Garrison clearing in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And in our last video, we fought some demons. This one, demons wearing clothes. That feels kind of weird now that I look at it. I don't really think of the Abracandaloo demons as dressed, but yeah, whatever. So we're fighting off some stuff. We got some we got some background on a Staunton Vane, this dwarf who apparently was misled by a demon by the name of Minagho. I'm presuming she was able to take on some alternate form that had eyeballs in order to lead him astray. Not having horns might also be, I don't know what Staunton's into, but anyway. So we got into a fight. She pieced out, and ooh, they have graffitied the walls. I'm guessing that looks kind of, that looks not happy. Anyway, so we've got to make our way onward. We've got a mobility test. It says DC 14. Good lord, can land fail that? I don't. Let's see here. Hang on, I got to change targets here.
The mongrel did it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's possible for land to fail. And I feel kind of dumb at this point. I'd been sitting there talking like I had no idea what this thing was a couple of videos back. It's the Wardstone they've been talking about. I have no idea why I was so dense about it, but as soon as I step into the chamber, my vision seems to darken and my knees buckle, struggle to keep my balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly, my head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening, voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. I blink, and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it, your precious Wardstone. But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
So, Staunton, I see why you were into this woman. It's, totally understandable. Alright. Oh, good grief.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
Did Lan, who's been the butt of a few jokes so far, did he just put this demon creature in her place? That's kind of comical.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious Wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves.
The voice actor is really selling sort of the, evil, but trying to sound sultry thing. I mean, I gotta give them props for that.
So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
Okay, so, we can attack. We can ask who she is. That's sure. Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories. Even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minagho, Lily-2 and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
Okay. So, well, now we know who she is. Okay, so now we know who she is. And that at least explains, so she's not a succubus. I think that, you know, that probably also explains the no eyes thing. If I go look up a Lilitu, I presume that, you know, none of them have eyes, but...
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
Oh dear. Camellia is... did she just pull out a NIMBY response? No, no demonic taint in my backyard.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
It's a valid point, Seela.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
Nice. Okay, so... maybe she really isn't evil. Maybe she's just really, you know, just really, really snobby. I don't know. That's pretty good. Oh, yes, you're right. The small folk have been wronged and killed and stuff. I feel righteous fury swell within me. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in this world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The Wardstone seems to sense my thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. Let's ask what she's doing to the stone, and then hopefully we'll still get this Angel Mythic Path thing, because, yeah, it's probably getting popped.
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
Please don't disrupt my, actual, text thing, Arabeth. Okay, no. I feel a sudden rush of wild rage, and with it comes a feeling of monstrous, unbridled, destructive power. It is like the power I felt in the shield maze when I was confronting Savamalek, but now it feels more fully fledged, more conscious. So, I could let the demon out. You know, I can, bang bang, pull my demon trigger. But yeah, no, yeah, I think I'm going to go the good route here and reveal the light of heaven, because I do think it's kind of funny that your celebrations are a little premature, demon. Echoing the holy flame erupting from my hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. I hear the voices again. Stronger now, they repeat my words like a choir of angels. I have performed an action that was good. Minagho will remember that.
Hey, no eyes! Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid?
Wait, the cultist... Wait, am I... seriously, can I turn the cultists on this Minagho person? That would be amazing.
I'm done with this shit! I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death.
Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, you're probably going to get murdered by all those other cultists. Something tells me they're not all just suddenly going to turn on Minagho. That would make this really hilarious, but yeah, I'm not counting on it.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back, and heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
Yes, Seela saying paladin things.
Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart.
Yep. The Deskari people are not swayed.
We'll see how tough you really are. We let you frighten us once.
but it won't happen again.
Okay, so we... okay, so that NPC is going to fight back, so I've actually created an internecine fight. Nice, okay. That might make this a little easier. We'll see.
None shall escape!
So... okay, Hellwig is up first. And, yeah. So... the downside is that, like we've seen before, I've kind of got out the wrong weapon. Did I make the check to identify her? Okay, here's level 17 hit dice of Outsider and a level 11 Witch with over 400, I was gonna say with close to 400 hit points. This is bad. Very, very bad. I'm hoping that, mechanically, I'm hoping she's planning on piecing out here, you know, and letting me fix this Wardstone thing. Good gracious. Yeah, because she has all of the everything. Oh god, she's got the Slumber Hex. Oh, and the Dominate? Okay. This is bad. This is bad news. The game player in me says she is not hanging around for this fight, besides the fact that if I was actually able to bring her down, I think that might be enough XP that, like, I just immediately gain a level, like, right there. Yeah, never mind the AC of 36, which I think I can only hit when I get a nat 20. So my suspicion is that she is not going to be hanging around. So we've got some converted cultists here. I'm gonna try... let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if... like I said, I'm trying to figure out if there's some kind of, like, alternate effect to this fight or not. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna try demoralizing... there's no way in heck I could demoralize Minagho, but I'm gonna go for this cultist, the rip your heart out person. And, yep, he is afeared, which is kind of what I was hoping for. So, yep, so, not for long. I didn't succeed by much. Where is Minagho in the initiative order? This is kind of a bummer. A part of me, like, wishes that she had gotten to go higher so I could figure out what she was gonna do. I don't necessarily want to, like, stomp forward. Particularly when my player character has already done something to, like, you know, set her off. And have her sick a bunch of goons on me. So, yeah. Because she may also end up summoning demons, in which case I'd rather have out the axe than the glaive. But, I'm just gonna... yeah, I'll step up a bit. If I can get the cursor to cooperate. There we go. That lets me, yeah, I could technically engage. It's like I could almost get to her. Like, I could theoretically get there and do, like, a partial charge, I think. But yeah. Oh, no, never mind. I did a standard action. That was the demoralize. Okay, so, yeah, I'm just gonna walk forward a bit. Okay. Yeah, Baphomet Cultist runs forward. And... let's see here. Did she do cause fear? Is that what happened? Oh, she cast waves of fatigue. That's bad. Party suffers from medium encumbrance. Okay, so that's actually really, really bad, because that means that I cannot Blood Rage with... I can't Blood Rage with Hellwig now? Okay. So, that's a bit of a bummer. Alright. So Lan, let's see here. You've got Deadly Aim on. He's already gone. Is he up next? That guy is, in fact, up next. So Lan, step forward and take him out of initiative, please. Oh, he's still up. That's a bummer. Alright, well, that's everything land could do, so... Oh. Okay, well... Should I? Like I said, again, this feels like a... Like, a part of me kind of, like, wants to go bizonkers here. I don't know what's happening, but this feels really, really like I don't need to be burning abilities, but she's a demon and she hung around. So I'm kind of, like, half tempted to go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So... We'll smite her, even though I'm probably just supposed to, like, drive her off. So, And, I saw something about the... What did it say? About the... Oh! I can't do it because I'm fatigued. Okay, so... So Sela is just gonna move forward, I guess. Actually, hang on, duh. Here, we'll cast Bless. Alright, cool. And then let's walk up this way. Okay. And we didn't... Oh, we left the cultist with, like, 1 hit point. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, the good news is he wasted his turn casting Divine Favor, so, yeah, let's go ahead and pop this stuff. So, I can't remove Fatigue, unfortunately. But, I can make Hellwig swole. So... Even if he can't Blood Rage because of the Fatigue, he's swole. Alright. And... What? Oh, that's a full round cast. I was like, why can't I move her anywhere else? And it dawned on me, oh yeah, that's right. It's like Enlarged Person. Actually, Enlarged Person in the original edition took a full round, not just like a full round action. So, it was, yeah, it would have been super duper awkward. Okay. Like, because then, yeah, like, you have to stay in range of the person until the start of their next turn, which is, kind of nice. Anyway. Erebeth is going to walk up and miss, because she needs a 20. She channeled neg energy, okay? Staunton also needs a 20, is my guess, because we've already seen what this looks like. Okay. Actually... Who's this guy? Another Deskari cultist. Alright. So if I move here, I think I can cleave? Is that right? Okay. Yeah, because yeah, Blood Rage is in fact grayed out now, but yeah, so we're gonna walk forward here. And we can still use cleave. And yeah, and I nat won the cleave roll. Fan-dabby-dabulous. Okay, that's nice. Wow, okay. Lightning bolt? Yeah, Okay, so yeah, I failed a spell. Okay, dun. Yeah, there's different types of saving throws: Fort, Reflex, and Will. So, yeah, I'm just closing this. It didn't... Oh, Sela blew it. Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out who went down. That was Sela. That's not good. So, I'm really confused about how this is going to work out now. Like, So, the Neophyte Cleric is dead. I kind of want to get Action Economy on my side and get rid of all of these chumps. So, yeah, let's do that.
You won't survive me.
And yeah, I need a nat 20 to hit her. I'm trying to figure out if it's just a case of do I manage to roll a nat 20 that, like, magically makes this go away or something. I don't know. We'll see. 41 points of damage. Is Sela just straight up dead? I don't think so. Alright, well, Camellia, you don't get to do much else just yet, so, Let's see, where's my... Did I keep the stabilize spell? Yeah, I did. So here, come stabilize Seela so she doesn't die. Alright. Erebeth has like 2 hit points left, but that was Camelia's stuff for the turn. Good night in the morning. Okay. Okay, well, let's try this again. I mean, let's face it. What are the odds that I roll another nat 1? Are you kidding? You've seen my other videos. I could totally roll another nat 1 on this stupid cultist. Yeah, she made her will save, unsurprisingly. But, and I didn't expect that I was gonna hit her. So... Actually, it didn't trigger for some reason. Okay. I don't know why it didn't trigger, but okay. So now I'm gonna 5-foot step this way, because I don't want her right... I'm trying to clear things out, because she clearly has AoE-type spells, so, you know... Really?
That's it. I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
Okay, we're gonna get a demo. Fantastic. I'm so glad I've burned all of these abilities, because technically I think Hellwig should be dead now, but... Dimension Door... The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what I feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into my mind, drowning me in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through my skull, but her evil spells won't stop a righteous army from parts unknown.
Iomedae is with us!
I've once again performed an action that was good.
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
Well, I'm trying. The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. My vision goes dark. Wow, nice. Did you hear that laugh? That was nice. Okay. So something's happened. Again, I'm a little irritated that I've used an awful lot of resources in a fight that I was apparently just supposed to kind of play through for laughs. I kind of hate when games do that. Like, that I was supposed to suss out. I'm glad I didn't use my Blood Rage, but I burned multiple spells and Seela's Smite just to, on a fight that I wasn't supposed to win. Kind of aggravating. Like, I really was kind of hoping her first move was just going to be summon a bunch of demons and then peace out, so I could fight them and at least know what I was supposed to be doing. But...
Praise Iomedae, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened? Did we win? Where am I? Obviously, did we win? Because this is Hellwig, the last warrior. He wants to know if we won the fight.
Sadly, no.
Well, that's a bummer.
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Okay. Also, Hellwig is still somehow huge, in spite of the fact that that spell, I think, lasts like a minute per caster level or something. Yeah. Okay, we've already talked about the Wardstone. That one seems kind of silly. I know he only has a 7 intelligence, but, so... What do we plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabris, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomedae's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with her here. Yeah, turning the defensive like I said, turning the defensive Wardstones into a sequence of abyssal nukes. Yeah, not okay. What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
Okay, so everything is clear. All right, now let's talk about this dispatch.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Okay. He took a pretty big knock. Let's just remind everybody about why the Wardstone's important.
The Wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
Checks out. Oh, well, how can I help?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone.
Well, that's bad.
Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the Prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened.
That's worthwhile to check out. Okay, sure, yeah.
There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
Eurobeth smiles at me encouragingly. Okay. It feels like there's probably a joke in here about a half-orc face straining to figure out how to smile, but I'm not about that. I'm fine with Eurobeth smiling at me.
And one last thing.
Whoop.
The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori. A new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Aldori? Someone whose surname is Aldori could be super duper useful, for reasons that I'll explain, when we find out more about her.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Sure thing, Eurobeth.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Okay. Irabeth is giving me permission to raid her house. Okay, sure. I'm wondering if I'm going to, like, spontaneously shrink as soon as I actually get off this bed. I mean, no, I'm still freaking huge. Okay, that's kind of comical. Wonder if I can get through the door. Anyway. So, we've been going for about a half hour now, so it's a good time to press pause on the video. Once again, thanks for watching. Sorry we had a fight that I was apparently supposed to lose. Those are always super duper fun, especially when it's not clear whether or not you're supposed to, you know, fight real hard or just kind of play at it. I don't know. Anyway, feel free to check out the rest of the Nimrandir Plays Wrath of the Righteous series to see the adventures of Helwig, the last warrior, before he got to this, you know, Defender's Heart. And we will catch you next time.